The movies here come from Hammer's partnership with Universal Studios in the early 1960s. The best horror film here is The Evil of Frankenstein from director Freddie Francis in 1964. It's the third entry in Hammer's Frankenstein series starring Peter Cushing. The exiled Baron returns to his hometown and finds his creature buried in ice. Frankenstein brings the monster back to life, only to have it turn on him and try to kill him. My two other favorites in this collection I consider more thriller than horror. The Phantom of the Opera is a 1962 release starring Herbert Lom. Universal had success with this story twice in previous decades and commissioned Hammer and Terence Fisher to give it another go. This one did not go over well with critics and audiences in its time, but it sure works for me in 2025. I love this movie. Paranoiac from 1963 is another stellar Freddie Francis movie. It features a gloriously over-the-top performance from a young Oliver Reed attempting to drive his sister insane to claim an inheritance. Reed's scenery chewing through all this movie's twists and turns had me twisting and turning in my seat. Two more films here I liked a lot. The Kiss of the Vampire, directed by Don Sharp, is a 1963 standalone about an evil vampire cult. This is most notable for its stunning Eastman color presentation, especially in its scenes in the Bavarian countryside and at a masquerade ball at the vampiric castle. The Curse of the Werewolf from Terence Fisher in 1961 featured Oliver Reed's first starring performance. Reed's not quite as frantic as he would be in Paranoiac, but he's still fun to watch, looking for love in all the wrong places in an attempt to break the curse. The three other movies in this collection are fine, though I consider them more filler than fun. The Brides of Dracula from 1960 was Terence Fisher's sequel to his 1958 classic Dracula. He had to do it without Christopher Lee, who refused to return for fear of being typecast. Night Creatures, a 1962 film by director Peter Graham Scott, stars Peter Cushing as a parson with a sordid past in 19th century England. Nightmare, a 1964 psychothriller from Freddie Francis, failed to interest me. I paid $16 for this collection on sale, but normally you can find it for $25 or $30.